Hi, this is Nikki. This is a little junk journal I've made for a swap over on Junk Journal Junkies on Facebook. It was called Strike a Pose and it was all camera themed images, had to be used throughout. It had to be made from book cover, which mine is, 2 signatures. On the front here I've used Amy Tangerine paper with the cameras all over it, and this was a Project Life card, but I didn't like the camera image that was on the card, but I liked the capturing one little moment in time. I like that. So this was a die cut from a Teresa Collins set, so I put that on and stuck them together and then just matted it on some craft card. Then underneath, this was an image from a magazine. This was a camera I've cut out of the paper, spare bit of paper. This is the Tim Holtz film strip, so I've just glued that down. And then here's a little camera Brad, which I think Laurie, just a girl from the Bay, sent me. This is a Studio Calico wood veneer camera, and this is it says "Oh Snap." This was a flare badge from October Afternoon. Then this paper here that goes all the way to the back to this cinefilm camera was out of a piece of K&Co paper, and I just fussy cut round it and then took it all the way to the front, which I quite like. Here, this was just a picture off the internet I printed of vintage cameras. You see, it's a Hollywood one, and this here was from a magazine. It's actually from Finland, Finnish magazine, but I like the imagery. I mean, it was only last year I got it in Finland, but it looks really old-fashioned, so I've used that too. Inside then, I've sewn the signatures, as I said. I've used this craft card as my spine to sew my signatures into, and then glued that down inside the book. Some more of those images I've cut from the Amy Tangerine paper. Here's one of my little pockets here, again with another cutout. And this piece here was from the packaging from the washi tape from October Afternoon. And I just like the little camera and daily flash, so I've put that there. I've just made a little tiny postcard image to go in the pocket. Kept it very simple. I really like this junk journal, and I hope whoever gets it in the swap appreciates it, because I'm tempted to keep it rather than send it to the swap, but you know, I've joined the swap now. So this is from a Teresa Collins set, which I really like. This old-fashioned camera, very 50s looking, and then it came like this with the sewing on it, and then on the back it's got the sewn picture here of number 1, which I really like, and you've got space for some journaling there. Some more K&Co paper. All the paper in here is Kool-Aid dyed or coffee dyed, and I think that gives it a nice, the crinkly feel and the nice noise it makes. This was from a travel journal. I've picked the page that you put the photos on, and so it says photos there, and that's the idea, that you put your photos in these slots. This is a index card, and to it I've added one of those Insta Addict cards. They're I think they again were from like Project Life, and I've just stuck a bit of washi tape there that says "Say Cheese." So more coffee dyed paper, and again another strip of that Amy Tangerine paper. Just a piece of K&Co paper, some brown paper, and this here is I think this might be from La-di-da journaling spots that says "Smile" with a vintage camera on it. I've chosen the dictionary page that's got camera on it, and so I've put one of those cutouts from the Amy Tangerine paper. Then there's a definition of a camera, and underneath I've put some more of the October Afternoon washi tape. That's the lens of an old-fashioned camera. That again was, I think that again is a Project Life filler card type. Just some paper, some craft card here. It says the way they show it, the proof. So it's like, you know, proof of a camera picture type of thing. Some more K&Co paper, and then I put some of this. It's got like film strip paper, and I have a feeling that was oh, I don't know whose paper that is. Sorry. I can find out if anybody needs to know. But it was just all full of different sized film strips at K&Co. Just a little envelope in the middle of the first signature. And this is just a little clip that's camera shaped, which again I think came from Laurie, just the girl from the bay. In here I've just put a couple of journaling spots. That's like impress from a spellbinder to make it like a Polaroid, and that's just a pretty frame. I think that was from American Crafts, maybe. It was one where you cut out the you know, it was a sheet of scrapbook paper that's got lots of cutouts on it, and that's a Teresa Collins memory little tag. And so they've got back of all those pages now. There's the other side of that, and there I've put love this photo. These were some bits I've cut out from the photo images in Tim Holtz paper, and they're all different pictures, and I thought they just added to it. I mean, if somebody doesn't like that, they can just take them off or cover them up with something else. So that's the other side. Those paper, it just says photographs. Carry on through. So a little bit with the photographs from the travel journal. More coffee dyed paper, and I've just put a bit there. That was off the cut off bit, strip off the bottom of Teresa Collins scrapbook paper. Oh, and there I've put just smile. The end of the K&Co paper there, and then I've just put a strip of that photo strip paper there, and a little camera image, a little journaling spot. And there's some more pictures from the Tim Holtz paper range. And so I've just used the ones with all the like photo booth images. This side has got different sets of pictures, different more sort of normal photos, little versions of them, and then some more scrapbook paper, some more craft paper. That's the bigger sheet of that numbered paper. I've used I think that was the only whole sheet of scrapbook paper I've used. The other bits were all leftovers from other projects. Here's another Project Life card that just says click on it, and I think it might not be that might be something I've cut out of a scrapbook paper, because I think that's October Afternoon, to be honest, rather than a Project Life card. This was a Teresa Collins one. There's always something to smile about, and I've made it into a pocket, and I've made a little tag here with the Amy Tangerine paper, just a thing that says sites, and then on the back just says documented, and the documented bit is from the Simple Stories range. More paper, just some nice card. There's a bit more of the packaging. So I think that's from the back of the packaging of the washi tape. Bit more from the American craft paper, and then in it I've made a little pocket, and I've got a few journaling cards. This one here is another Polaroid I took from Spellbinder. This one here is a Teresa Collins card, but all the glitter was coming off, so what I did was I glossy accented over it to stop it all coming out, and then there's just a little piece of card left, and I've covered it with the Amy Tangerine paper. More K&Co paper with another cutout. I don't mind fussy cutting. I know some people don't like it, but I don't mind it. So I don't mind sitting down and fussy cutting bits out. So here's my paper bag in the middle of this signature, and in this one I've got Our Life in Photos, which came from a Teresa Collins set. Some more of the Tim Holtz paper. And in this side, that one is a Project Life card, but I can't tell you which range because I bought like a set off eBay, I think it was, but I like the camera still. And this one here is like a Polaroid, but it's just gold foiled, which again I think is a Teresa Collins one. So I've put that in there. To cut some more little photo images, more coffee dyed paper, Kool-Aid dyed paper. This is some very old note paper. I made a paper clip here, which I stole off lots of other people. It wasn't my original idea. And with some of that film tape, I've made a flap there, put a camera on it, and it just says "Say Cheese." And then underneath it, I've just clipped a card, you know, from the Simple Stories that says, "This is a snap of," and then you pick, you know, happy, abundant life, and on the back it's just got a saying on the back. And that obviously can be moved anywhere in the book. It's not stuck there, it's just paper clipped in. That says "For the Record," again another Project Life card. Another page from that photo journal, and it just says "Caught on Camera" there. Some more of the Tim Holtz pictures. This says "Capture the Memories," and on the back of it in letter stickers I put "The Camera Never Lies," and I've Mod Podged over that so that they don't come off. I sometimes find those little letter stickers do come off, so I prefer to stick them down. Another piece of the October Afternoon washi tape with the cameras on. It says "Smile." And then the back of the book here, I've got another tag in a little pocket, and it's the smaller version of that, snapshots of a good, fulfilled, happy or abundant life, and you pick which one is appropriate. So that's my book. I really like it. I hope the person who gets it really likes it. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.